Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Hall. In this video, we're going to talk about the Aries moon that's coming up on October 6th/7th, depending on where you live. This is an Aries moon. We're in Libra season.
It's the harvest moon.
It's the harvest moon. We're in Libra season. This is all about balancing our individuation with relationships. This is about karma. We have
continuation of the theme from last video.
This is continuing a lot of themes from our last moon that we had.
And we're just beyond the eclipse, and we are certainly in the eclipse energy still. It's very intense. We're still asking you to put your heart into your actions.
Yeah. There's a very nasty Mars square Pluto, which is causing a lot of issues with people who have not really settled themselves in their souls, are losing their dang minds, as you see from the news.
They are. And we woke up this morning and it's somehow cold and hot simultaneously. So this must be the equinox, right?
It must be equinox energy.
Yeah, it must be equinox in New Mexico.
Yeah, cold and hot. Yeah. I'm freezing and I'm sweating at the same time.
Yeah, so Mars has just squared Pluto. So
Mars squared Pluto.
Secrets, the bean is spilling.
Yeah.
And you might find yourself just sitting in a chair and then all of a sudden, oh my God.
Oh my God.
How have I been wasting all this time? Realizations that, maybe I could have done it differently and maybe I need to do it differently right now. It's your time to stand out. If you love transformation,
you're gonna love
this
one.
is your energy.
If transformation freaks you out, this might freak you out a little bit. Mars square Pluto can be, at its lowest vibration, a very manipulative, very angry, very aggressive, very vengeful.
Twist the screws a little more and see if I could get a different reaction.
Yeah, Pluto's about power, and seeing through things and kind of the invisibility about it. And then Mars is an action, it's aggression. So there's a sense that you can really see all the BS that's happening. And if you're on a low vibration, if you're looking for trouble, you can kind of see where people are weak and then twist it and manipulate it. So if you're feeling like somebody's like abusing you and manipulating you,
cut the strings. It's time to smudge yourself.
Yeah, right? That's a good idea.
Clean the energy. Look at things fresh. You know, we live our lives in these rooms that we inhabit. We live in a place, and the place still is carrying the energy from weeks ago. We have to clean.
Or years ago.
Yeah.
If you rent an apartment, there's all those people that lived there before. You got to smudge the apartment. And, if you don't know how, actually, we could do a video.
See things with fresh eyes.
Yeah, see it with fresh eyes.
But at this time of this moon, on the 6th, 7th, the moon will oppose Mercury. All right. So, of course, miscommunications.
Yeah.
But the squares are pretty heavy, right?
So the squares are dang heavy. There's an opposition to Mercury. So there's a miscommunication. There's a misunderstanding. You're not really quite getting it. It's a full moon. Things are kind of coming to a head emotionally. They're being visible. They're coming out of occlusion. And it could be shocking. And it might take a little bit.
Very disruptive because if we're talking about Aries.
Yeah.
We're talking about Mars. Mars rules Aries. Mars is in Scorpio, which Mars also rules.
Right.
So there is this heaviness, right? This toxicity that we need to process and not engage with, but just poop out.
Yeah. It's one of those things where if you can name it, you disarm it. If you're saying that's not fair, you disarm it, and then you can move on from it. So we're in Libra season here. So the sun is in Libra, and then the moon is in Aries. So the ego... Our ego, the sun is the ego, that is in Libra, that's looking for balance and harmony and legal accountability. But the moon, our emotions, are in Aries. So our emotions might want to
individuate, get away from the blending, the harmonization. And this is okay. It's about individuation and standing out, doing what's right for you, but doing it quietly. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to pull people's strings. You don't need to do any of that.
We're still in a snake year.
Mercury is squaring Pluto, as we said. So Mercury is busy looking for what's hidden, looking for what's wrong, looking for the problems.
and talking about it.
Yes.
Talking about all the problems, all the corruption, all the disease, but
it's not very
pace
helpful.
yourself. Yeah. Pace yourself as you get this information because it's coming out. Pace yourself and trust in your own instincts. Aries is about instincts also. And just believe that your instincts are right and understand that when you act, there is going to be a reaction against it.
And this is a karmic leveling up, like the last lunation that we did a video for.
Yeah.
It's about where you use your intentions, and if your intentions are pure, you'll benefit. If you're being shady, secretive, manipulative, it's not going to work so well.
Yeah,
because Jupiter is trining to Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node.
Right.
So that's looking for new ways to do things.
New ways to do things.
A higher path.
Yeah, a higher frequency. Yeah. And once again, I'm going to say this. If you're trying to cheat, if you're trying to be shady, if you're trying to manipulate people or manipulate the situation, you're going to have a bad time.
Pizza and French fries.
It's a South Park reference. But if you've got and this is like a crazy thing to say, if you're pure of heart, you're pure of heart. If you're pure of heart and you've got like a really good intention to do things, like if you go to your neighbor's house to clean their yard, do it to help them, not to expect.
Cash and prizes. It's not that kind of...
Or like a free camper van out of the whole thing.
No.
It's not going to work out for you.
No.
So.
And Mars has been squaring to Pluto for a while. So we're still like, oh my God, secrets are coming out. And we're trying to, act on the higher path while digesting secrets coming out, the darkness being revealed. After this moon is full, Venus will... oppose Saturn too. So here's another thing. Venus opposing Saturn is like you purchase a new house, you're coming off the high of getting a new piece of property, but now you're faced with the first set of bills.
Right.
And it's like, oh, right.
Yeah.
This, Venus is conjunct the South Node.
Venus rules Libra also.
Yes.
So
that's why I'm talking about
it. I know. So Venus wants everyone to harmonize, to blend. It's about value systems. It's, of course, about love and beauty, but it's about harmony. So harmony is up against structure and control and rules and practical applications. Yeah. So perhaps we fall in love and then we realize that we're in love with somebody who has like a weird little personality trait. Or like they're kind of got like a quirk. I mean, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this person gets up at 4 a.m. to work on their car. How's this going to work out?
It's kind of cold water.
Yeah, it's a little bit of cold water on your face.
Reality hits.
And
we values do cost something. Always. You can have values, but they do cost something.
Yeah. And then, so we were talking the other day, I'm getting on a side tangent, and Mike had this really kind of profound concept of making room for the things that you've discounted.
Like, I grew up Catholic, I no longer believe this, but I can't crap on it.
No.
I can't poo-poo it. It is serving a purpose.
Right.
And I have to, look back at that idea that I said, I can't ever believe that again.
Yeah.
And say, well, maybe... I can, leave a little bit of space for the thing that you tossed over your shoulder.
And in the politics...
Just as a possibility.
Yeah, and in the politics of our country, so this is going to be actually interesting for the United States, this moon, because it's in the 10th house. But in our politics, leave a little room for other people's ideas and other people's values and other people's concepts. This kind of two-party enemy system isn't working anymore. We got to leave a little room for Republicans, and we got to leave a little room for Democrats. We got to leave a little room for independents and socialists and communists and the whole gamut. We all have to kind of leave a little room for each other.
All are welcome.
All are welcome in the United Dang States of America.
Or so I thought.
And I have to leave a little room for the people that I don't agree with. And I would ask everyone else to leave a little room and a little bit of respect.
Yeah, that's honorable.
It's honorable. It's honorable. Honor your neighbor. Love your neighbor.
These are Christian values.
They're Christian values.
This is what I was taught. And I'm like, well, where is that today?
And even though I'm not a Christian and I'm suspicious, I understand these concepts and I leave room
I
for,
aspire to these higher ideals.
I'm going to leave a little room for Christ.
Okay. Okay. Come on, Snake Eyes. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little room, but you get you get what we're talking about here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to have people have a
You
little
can't
view.
believe in Sasquatch and then be like, Jesus is not,
I know.
You have to include.
I know.
You have to
I
be
can't. I
inclusive.
can't be obsessed with the 3i Atlas spacecraft, like super planet, and not accept that.
Yeah, and at the very least,
Jesus.
3i Atlas, it signifies change. Something new. We're
Something
in a
new.
place.
Now,
we don't know exactly what it is.
We don't know what 3i Atlas is. It's interstellar. Its composition, its chemical composition is completely unique and unknown to us. Whether or not it's a spacecraft, it is a unique time that is coming to us, and we are in a unique
Injecting
time.
carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it's just insane.
It's turned green.
It's turned green for a reason that makes no sense, because the chemicals that create that green hue in outer space are not registering on this object.
So it's from Oz.
It's Oz. It's Oz. We are in Oz. Here comes the Oz. Woo! And with that said...
Yeah, with that said, individuation, stand out. Don't disrupt the apple cart. Don't do it like that.
No.
But just do what's best for you in this moment. And summon your courage, because it's Aries, it's fire, it's courage, and it's not easy. If you find it too easy, maybe you're not doing it right. It's challenging yourself to do the hard work, to reach into the mouth, the truth of veritas,
Stick your hand,
Boca de veritas.
Boca de veritas. Stick your hand in the mouth of truth.
Yeah. It may be bitten off, but at least I'll know.
You'll at least know the truth.
I got one hand to work with.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Got a nice sexy stump.
That's filthy.
Oh. And with that said,
we'll talk about where Mars and Mercury are, because they're both in Scorpio for each sign, and where this moon falls in for each sign. Starting with Aries, of course.
Yeah, Aries.
And Aries, it's the first house, of course.
This introduction we just said is all about you.
Tectonic shifts for you, though. Something completely different, completely unexpected. It may be jarring for others to deal with that, too.
That's fine.
And Mars and Mercury are in your 8th house position, so it's about death, sex, hidden spaces, transformation, though. Right?
About a new idea of transformation, a restoration of the self in a fundamental way, building back from the building blocks of reality.
Okay. For you, I pulled the 5 of Pentacles. All right. This may be realizing that you need to ask someone for help. This is a moon about relationships.
Yeah.
It's about individuation, but also relationships. Right?
Yeah.
This could be you doing it the hard way, knowing it's going to get easier. Or maybe this has been where you have felt yourself for a long time, and now it just needs to change.
Do you feel out in the cold?
Do you feel fed up? I got to go inside. And
are you impoverished?
Yeah.
What in your life is causing this impoverishment? What relationships are causing this impoverishment? In the 8th house is health of transformation. This is also about other people's money. Other people's money. Do you have to ask for other people's money, or is the other people's money a trap? Is it causing you to have an impoverishment of your values? Because coins are about values and not just about money. Your value system. Is your value system compromised? Do you have to sacrifice and trudge through the snow to find your own way, or do you ask the institution for help?
For help, right.
For charity.
Yeah, and this could be doing it the hard way, knowing it's going to get a little bit easier.
The penitent.
For Taurus, and Taurus rising, this energy is in your 12th house. Okay, so 12th house, hidden spaces, the subconscious, addictions perhaps,
Addictions.
Right? Mars, Mercury is in your 7th house of relationships. So this is understanding where you fit into your relationships. And I pulled the 8 of Wands for you.
Things might be coming at you quick. There might be a there's like a shotgun energy. And the best way to handle it,
but it's organized.
yeah, the best way to handle it is to knock off each one of these. Think of it as lines on a ledger, and you're just kind of knocking this down, and finding the rhythm to deal with this passion. These are wands, this is fire, this is passion, these are plans. Perhaps these are other people's plans coming at you.
It's potential. I could go this way. There's so many directions I could go.
Yeah. This is about your blind spots also being the 12th house, which is your subconscious. Perhaps you can't see other people's plans and other people's passions, and you need to kind of adjust for that because it's in your 7th house with Mars and Pluto.
Mars and Mercury.
Mars and Mercury. Okay. A lot of information coming at you from other people.
Hidden spaces. Watch your addictions. Watch how you retreat and run and shield yourself.
If you react to this in a manipulative way, it's going to be a bad time.
That was funny.
Right, just frankly.
Okay, so Gemini and Gemini rising, this is your 11th house space. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Friendships with Mars, Mercury in your 6th house. So it's about your routine, your health, but maybe it's about new routines, right?
Yeah.
Doing something differently.
Yeah.
Taking care of your space differently.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Friends with the devil.
I wasn't expecting this one.
A friend of the devil's a friend of mine.
A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. So here we have the devil. This is about toxicity. This is also the contracts that we willingly sign up for. These two figures have chains around their neck, which are chained to the devil, but they can just pull them off of their head. Now, Mars is in the 6th house, which is also a health house. Perhaps it's a good time to check on your doctor. There might be some sort of toxicity actually happening within our gut. So, check your gut health.
It could also be pets.
It could be pets. Yeah, of course. 6th house pets. Pets and animals.
Service to animals.
Service to animals. These are also the people that work for you in the 6th house. So these are servants, but also like people that are working for you. So we have social networks and plans and activities. Are our social networks a little toxic? Do we need to kind of shake it up and find a new way? Perhaps we've realized that we're involved in a business relationship with somebody who's a little, little this guy,
Connect with people, though.
Yeah, connect with people. Connect with people. It's a network.
It's 11th house. Don't let it be too scary.
No, the devil's not that scary.
It's not that scary.
It's not that scary.
We're past the eclipse energy. It's intense, but it's easing. It's easing.
It's easing, Gemini. It's totally good.
Yeah. Cancer rising. This energy is in your 10th house with Mars, Mercury in your 5th house.
This is also the United States. The United States is a Cancer. Okay, there's something to be figured out here. This is 10th house energy. This is about your public face, what you do as a career, what we do out in the world.
This is saying retreat, relax, wait, and figure it out.
Don't force it.
Open up your big ear and think about this for a minute. Think about how, all right, Mars, Mercury in your 5th house, that's talking to joy, creation, childlike curiosity, love, romance, but play.
That creative zone.
Play.
Now, remember, go way back into your head when you were a child and you were playing and you could spend all day playing with... I loved Star Wars when I was a little kid. And I just played with them for like hours and hours and hours. And I would leave the setup and then I would go back the next day. And there's this kind of like, you lose time, you lose space. You're almost within the mausoleum here in this creative energy. The stained glass is the Annunciation. There's something about a birth here. Birth takes time. You can't force it.
You can't just come into work like dressed like the Joker.
No.
No. But if it's all drudge, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
If it's all drudge and service.
If it's all drudge, you're in the fudge.
That's right. That's funny.
I'm really funny today.
I want to pat yourself on the back again, Everest.
Yeah, I'm going to pat myself on the back. So there's something to be figured out. If you move too fast, you're going to get stabbed with these 3 of Swords, which is heartache and miscommunications. Just let it be and dwell on it. Let this come to you. This is realizations.
Think about joy.
Yes.
Think about joy at work. Think about being paid to make joy. All right. So for Leo and Leo rising, this energy is in your 9th house. So that's about higher faith, learning, higher education,
teaching,
traveling, and teaching. And Mars Mercury is in your 4th house. So it's about literally transforming your home space. Yes.
And taking your loved ones with you to where it's warm. Taking your thoughts. These are swords. This card relates to the lovers. So this gentleman is in a boat. He's got his and his family's
his
thoughts.
Most precious cargo, his family.
His family.
Yeah.
And he is physically moving them to another place that is better for them. They are emigrating. They're going somewhere else that is warmer, where life is kinder, where
they're pilgrims, they're on their way.
They're on their way.
Yeah.
They're on their way to another land that is kinder and warmer for them. This is, when you're a kid and you move out of your parents' house and you move to your own apartment and you can do your own dang things and you can have cake for breakfast if you like, but you got to brush your teeth. And you can do whatever you want and you take your values and your thoughts and you try and forge your own life on your own. It's that real kind of belief that it's going to work out.
It's being brave enough to take account. Yeah, knowing that you're going to bounce a check or two. It's okay, fine. But you're trying your best. You're using your highest intention. Yeah.
Love, Leo, love.
So for Virgo rising, this energy is in your 8th house with Mars Mercury in your 3rd house.
Yeah.
So 8th house, complete transformation, right? It could be dark.
It's going to be a little dark. It could be a little dark. There could be some real scary realizations that you've come up about your relationships. Once again, this is a relationship moon. Be like, whoa, I didn't know.
This could be letting it all fall apart and saying, I'm celibate for a while. I can't do this anymore. There's something that I'm not seeing.
Yeah.
I have to let it fall on its face.
Yeah.
Right?
I have to let it fall. I have to let it fall apart so I can rebuild
Not to worry. Mars Mercury is in your 3rd house position. So it's about being a gab on the front porch. Connecting with your neighbors.
Talking to your siblings.
Yeah.
Talk to your siblings, reach out to your sister and your brother. If you're not talking to them, just kind of pick their brains. Because you're in a new territory.
Boom.
Wow. Okay.
New direction?
Now imagine.
This could be on the way to a hookup.
Sure could be. Yeah. Maybe you don't go. So imagine being on a horse and the terrain changes. That it literally turns from like rocky ground into loose sand. What you need to do, you got to be a little cautious. He's in armor. He's ready for the fight, but the terrain has changed and the horse is rearing up. And you've got to adjust yourself
in your saddle.
In your moral compass, in your saddle, adjust it. And be ready for what is happening in this reality. The reality we're in right now is different from where we've been before. This is a completely different energy. It's a completely different world. All the politics are different. The way we react with each other is totally different. The technology is totally different. So be careful of this change.
And everything's going to look so different in one more week. Once 3i Atlas is closed. It's guaranteed. Everything is so different so fast.
Yeah. And, like AI is in everything right now. Everything has an AI helper. I didn't ask for it.
Where's the I part?
I didn't ask for it, but I gotta adjust myself because everything's got some dang robot brain attached to it.
And we're all balancing. At the same time, Libra rising.
Libra.
This energy is your 7th house, so it's all about relationships for you.
Yeah.
Mars and Mercury are in your 2nd house.
Values.
Values.
Ooh, I like that.
New ideas that you have to grow into, right?
Yeah. This
It feels different. You don't quite fit the robes just yet.
luxury.
But this falcon speaks to your intuition, right?
Luxury, Venus, love, garden, abundance, but on the other hand, decadence, self-absorption, egotism. You know, you kind of see where we're going here. So this is about the relationships we have in the world. Is life...
Check your ego.
Check your ego and check the reality of your relationships. Is life really good for you, but maybe it's not so good for everybody else? Is that hurting?
Is it all performative?
Is it performative? You know, are
you living for the ideas that your parents like instilled in you, or is it you? Is it really you?
Right.
A?
Is it really you? Is this A? And there is something about this moon which is generational, where, you know, we're in it's kind of a separate reality here. And, you know, is it the same? So she's got this falcon. She sends out her message to the world. And, you know, Libra, we want balance and love and harmony. Yeah. You know, share some of your wealth and your gifts and your values, honestly, from your heart. Everyone would appreciate your particular point of view.
For Scorpio. And Scorpio rising, this energy is in your 6th house, right? So this is about your health, your routine, your gut health. Mars and Mercury are in your 1st house. So that's complete, utter transformation. And you get the Hanged Man.
Wow.
Take everything you thought you knew. Flip it over.
Over.
Consider that maybe you're not always correct. You know, like maybe there are other ways. Maybe there's an easier way to do things.
Yeah. Maybe there is an easier way of doing things if you were to look at things from an opposite point of view. This is relationships. So from the other person's point of view, the personal other person, also the business other person, the legal other person, there's a sense of sacrifice in this card. You may have to check your ego, Scorpio, and see things from a different point of view, even though it might feel like you're sacrificing a lot. By putting your ego aside and looking at the other, it's going to benefit everybody. Now, if you are in this position of looking at things differently and a sacrifice, and you make a big deal of all the sacrifices that you do to everybody, for everybody,
doing it wrong.
It's going to come right back at you. This is also a health moon for you.
It's health and routine and service.
6th house. This is your gut. Check your gut health. Have some microbiotics, probiotics, some yogurt. You know, just check your gut.
Eat some little trees.
Eat some little, eat a little better. You know, maybe you're a little gassy. I don't know.
Have some kefir.
Have some kefir.
Sag and Sag rising.
Yeah.
5th house.
This is great.
Wonderful. Joy. But Mars and Mercury are in your 12th house. So this is about hidden spaces, inspiration, maybe addiction to, but inspiring yourself into new places of joy. You get the Page of Cups. Maybe it's not easy. Maybe joy is a challenge, you know?
Yeah. Perhaps because this is the Mars is in the 12th house. We have a messenger, a youthful messenger.
I'm drinking too much.
Or it could be an inspiration, but it could be drinking too much. It could be drinking too much.
You know?
Yeah, a stinky fish in your vodka glass.
Like I'm not 21 anymore.
No, we're not 21 anymore.
No.
But so this is a surprise message, and a surprise emotional message that's coming through probably from our subconscious, and it's coming into our 5th house of creation, of joy, also children. So this could be a message about our children and the way we love our children and the caring we have on our children.
Maybe you don't have kids, but you're thinking about your future kids. Maybe they're not here yet.
And there's lots of children. When you're an artist, those are your children. There's lots.
Your paintings are your babies.
Your paintings are your babies. This could be. I think this could be a great card for an artist for this moon. I've got one in mind. Okay.
Sag and Sag rising. This energy is in your 4th house with Mars Mercury in your 11th house. Inspiring new friendships, new connections. And how do they fit into your home space?
Whoa.
Hey, Wheel of Fortune.
Make your home a little bit more fun. Is your home a workspace? Did you accidentally turn your entire house into a home office so you could get more work done?
Or a museum.
Or a museum for all your work? How about inviting some friends over to watch football?
Maybe you're so busy working all the time that you don't know how to relax, how to be at home, how to invite people over for, what is it called? Football?
Football. Football.
Football?
If you're married, maybe ask your partner to throw a party. Be like, hey, what do you think? Let's have some people over. Let's have a mixer. Let's get some people in here and make it a little bit more fun. Everybody gets a turn on the wheel. It all changes. This is once again, I think, going back to that idea of making room for the ideas you've discounted.
That you said, I'll never believe that again. It's like, well, other people will, and why did you? To begin with, why did you?
I'll never be a gamer.
And what about that?
Why wouldn't you want to play a video game?
Why are you saying never?
Yeah. Why are you discounting a populist idea? Okay.
Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This energy is in your 3rd house with Mars Mercury in your 10th house. So 3rd house, that's your siblings, that's your neighbors, that's little small talk at the hardware store.
Yeah, chatting up people at the hardware store, learning about what makes them tick. Also, giving good reviews to people who do good service to you, rewarding them for it, and just talking on, the Google review and being like, hey, so-and-so is awesome at this place.
That brings about justice, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
it does.
It's about seeing the new iteration of your work, your professional phase too.
Cause and effect. If you are,
you gotta shake those money trees.
Gotta shake the money trees, but also the way you speak to people, the way you treat people,
your radiation,
the radiation. Yeah, it has an effect. We're once again in this Aries, Libra, dialogue here between what you want, how you instinctively act, but how it affects other people.
Individuate in a healthful way.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's personal accountability. Don't say, I'm going to the bar. I can't stand this. I need alone time. That's not going to fly.
No, it's not going to fly. Now, think about the others. I know Aquarius is, we think a lot about our heads and where our amazing ideas are. But think about the other people in our lives and our siblings. Talk to your sibling. Find out what they're about. Talk to your neighbors. This is also short.
Get very zen. Know everyone's on their path.
Everybody is on their path.
With it.
We're all on different boats in the ocean.
Don't be an emotional tourist.
Don't be an emotional tourist.
No.
Justice. I love that.
And last but not least, Pisces and Pisces rising. This energy is in your 2nd house with Mars Mercury in your 9th house. So have you ever thought of yourself as a teacher?
Maybe you are. Did you discount the idea that you could teach? I think you've got information.
Yeah.
Let's bring that information out fast.
Bring it to market quickly. Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. So this is kind of like the ante to the message that we've got about taking it slow. Maybe there's something pressing on you. There's an idea that's pressing that you have to get out. This card is a warrior card. It's a Knight of Swords. This card could be about revenge and taking revenge on someone.
I don't think so. I think it's about your values.
Right.
2nd house, it's about your values, right?
Go out into the world and tell us your values.
Learned. Yeah.
Tell us those Piscean values, which nobody can understand but Pisces.
Now, if anything is a ninth house action, it's this traveling, right?
Yeah.
I got to travel.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out in America and travel and meet people. Talk to people. Get out of your town. Get out of your district. Get out of your area. Go to the south if you're from the north. Go to the west if you're from the east. Go to the center if you're from the coast. Meet people.
Talk to the people of the country, right?
Talk to each other. We have to talk to each other, and we have to communicate our ideas in a way that is respectful and gentle and accepting. And, you know, in the end,
it'll heal.
Everybody loves to talk to another person, you know.
Of course they do.
You know, we're all interested and we all want to be heard.
Yes. I think so.
And, you know, I really love that you guys are out there and you're hearing us. It means a lot. And it kind of makes me tear up a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
it is for you.
You know, it's a practice that we do for ourselves, but we love the communication back and forth with everybody.
The symbiosis.
So thank you for all the likes and shares and comments. It really, really means a lot to us.
If you want a reading from us, we are more than happy to do that.
Yeah. We're actually kind of a little busy with readings right now, thankfully. So be patient with us.
Give us more.
Yeah, give us more. Be patient with us. If you reached out, we'll schedule something up real soon.
Always. Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye. That was